Hey guys, it's me, Miss Handon and Huey, and today I wanted to talk to you about how I've been feeling during our quarantine. There are some days where I just find it so difficult to pay attention and to follow directions, and I just feel like I'm being shaken up kind of like a snow globe. So today I want to talk about ways that we can control ourselves when we're feeling kind of all mixed up inside. So, what is self-control? Self-control means that you can actively make choices that help you stay in control of your body and words. I know that sometimes when we're really angry or really scared or sad, it's hard for us to control what we're thinking and what we're saying. But hopefully, at the end of this lesson today, you will learn some strategies for how to control yourself when you're feeling shaken up like a snow globe. Without self-control, like I just said, it'll feel like you're being shaken up like a snow globe. With self-control, you can make choices that will help you settle your snow globe and stay in control of your body and words. Is that self-control? So let's think about self-control and what it looks like. So we're going to look at some examples or some scenarios, and we're going to drag the best choice to the bottom of the snow globe. Okay? So which one of these is showing that this student can show self-control? Amy practices mindfulness when she feels out of control of her body. Amy hits the person beside her when she feels angry. Amy throws her notebook when she gets a problem wrong. So let's take a second to think about that. You're right. Amy practices mindfulness when she feels out of control of her body. And remember, mindfulness is being aware of your thoughts and feelings and making the correct choices to de-escalate yourself when you're feeling out of control. So let's see which one of these scenarios show the student Kelly showing self-control. Kelly calls out that she wants the good markers while her teacher is still giving instructions. Kelly tucks her hands under her arms instead of grabbing materials before it's time to begin. Or Kelly grabs materials off the table before her teacher finishes giving instructions. So let's think about that for a second. What do you think, Huey? I think Kelly tucks her hands under her arms instead of grabbing materials before it's time to begin is a great way to show self-control. I know that if we shout at our teachers anytime, that's never showing self-control. And if we're grabbing materials off of the table before the teachers even finish giving us instructions, we're not paying attention to what the instructions are. So we're going to do one more example, and then we're going to move on to some strategies for helping us control ourselves when we're feeling shaken up like a snow globe. All right. Javier finishes his assignment before going to his favorite center. Javier calls out that no one should go to his favorite center so that it will be open for him when he's ready. Or Javier runs to his favorite center before he finishes his assignment. Definitely, Javier finishes his assignment before going to his favorite center. That would be a great way to show self-control. So now, there's a few more examples. And then if we keep scrolling down, there's another section called Choose Your Strategies. Now that you know what self-control looks like, let's think about what self-control strategies will work for you. So strategies that work for me may not work for Huey, and strategies that work for Huey may not work for me, right? So, your teacher is talking and you really want to say something. Inside the snow globe is going to be a scenario, and then on the side we're going to choose what is a way to help us show that we are going to remain in control, okay? So your teacher's talking and you really want to say something. Has that ever happened to you? It's definitely happened to you, right, Huey? I will write down my thoughts and share them at a better time. I will sing a song in my head while I wait. Or I will raise my hand and wait for my teacher to call on me. Well, if it were me, I would write down my thoughts and share it with my teacher at a better time. I'm thinking that raising your hand and waiting for your teacher to call on you is another good choice as well. Our next globe says, your neighbor is using the markers that you wanted to use for your project. So what should you do? I will work on another part of my project until my neighbor is finished with the markers. I will ask my neighbor if we can share the markers, or I will use another art supply until my neighbor is finished. So these seem like they're all pretty great choices. For me, I would probably ask my neighbor to share. Another good choice would be to just work on another part of your project or to use crayons instead of markers. Those are other safe ways to solve that issue. And we're going to do one more choice or one more scenario. It's time for math, but you're feeling really excited for recess. Does that ever happen to you guys? Definitely happens to Huey. Recess is his favorite time of the day. Right, dude? He loves recess. Okay, so I will write down 2 things I want to do during recess and then get back to my work. I will alternate squeezing my fists to get some energy out while I work on my math assignment. I will quietly tap my feet on the floor to get some energy out while I work on my math assignment. So you know your body best, and you know what would help you calm down the most. For Huey, because he has so much energy, I mean, look at him, right? He would probably tap his foot silently on the floor while he works on his math assignment. For me, I don't have as much energy as Huey, so I would probably just write something on a sticky note about what I want to play at recess so I remember and then go back to my work. All right, guys. At the very end, there's some great job snow globes for you. And then if you're looking for an extra challenge, you can create your own scenario. You can write an example of a time where you should be showing some self-control and then writing ways that you can handle that situation. If you make up one of these on your own and you send it to me, I will give you a shout out. So I hope you guys learned some new strategies for handling yourself when you're feeling out of control. And I would love to hear about what some of your favorite strategies are. And I hope that I get to see you guys real soon. I'll see you on live. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Bye, Huey. Say bye.